Greetings, this is Empress K with Reggae Reflection and Island Stage Magazine, and I have the pleasure of being here in Kingston with Tony Rebel this evening.
Give thanks.
It's just taking place just about 6 weeks from now, I believe.
Exactly.
Exactly. So this will be the 23rd year?
Yes, this is our 23rd staging, definitely.
How has the new location been going?
Well, the new location is totally different. It's the north side of Jamaica, and we are on the north coast, so it provides a whole array of different things like hotel rooms. We have maybe over 10,000 in that region rooms. It's the kind of central in a particular way. I mean, for people from Montego Bay and Sav and from Kingston, it kind of falls in the middle, like really some form of center in terms of geographical location. And there are certain amount of places where you can have fun, like Dolphin Cove and Mystic Mountain and Duns River Fall and Little Duns River. So the location is kind of different and it's kind of nice. The original location was very much great, also has its own unique features, and I mean, a lot of people even love that venue more than where we are, but there is a lot of people who love this venue equally amount or even more because of various reasons. So, and the venue also is in a wonderful shape right now, because it has been modified a particular way where there is a beach on the venue now, because even though it's right beside the water, there wasn't any beach there. So the owner from Plantation Cove, Robert Bryan, has erected a beach there and set the venue in a particular way to the international standards. So this year when you come to Rebel Salute, you will see totally different from how you have seen it for the past 3 years.
So I understand, I saw that the team was over at the new location recently doing some planning for this year, and what can we expect for new features for this year's edition of Rebel Salute?
Well, Rebel Salute is always innovative. We kind of make sure that we plan from the last one stops. So we create different things throughout the year. One other thing that we'll be having this time is something called the herb curve. So we're looking forward to have the exemption for Rebel Salute, so that we can have herb available in all aspects. You know, we want to have everything that is derived from herb, and we want to have the original herb. We want to have people who understand the law to talk to people about it, because I don't think the people are educated enough about the new law that is here with the decriminalization. And yeah, we just want to have a kind of educational package going on during I think on Saturday. And we want to have everything that is made of herb right there. And the hardware, the original product, we want to have that. Yes, sir. So that is one feature, and I think, I mean, that's very new right now. Yes.
That sounds wonderful. So
yes.
How do you feel about the overall progress that's being made as it relates to ganja reform in Jamaica?
Yeah, man. Yeah, well, as I said before, it's very progressive. It's from the days of Peter Tosh getting beaten, getting a jail time for it. Bonnie Whaler spent lots of time in prison for it. Jacob Miller sang about it, tired till he gets in the bush and want to be in the open. And people even die for it, you know what I mean? So we have gone through those stages, and now we are heading into a period where it is being decriminalized, and that's, to to me is one of the first aspects of what we really want. That's not the full objective, because the full objective would be to have it legalized, you know. But we can work with that for now, because it's a gradual process. People can have 4 trees, and one person can have 4 trees in their backyard, and yeah, 4 trees or more, and you can have maybe 2 ounces on you, if or more, and you can have exemption at certain kind of shows. I mean, the people who deals with ganja for sacraments, rastas and so forth, can always use their sacramental product. And for somewhere there in the law, it gives them the right that they can plant it for that reasons though. So yeah, the progress to me is good, but that's not the extreme, or that's not the superlative thing that we want. We want it to be better, and maybe the best would be to have it legalized completely, utilizing it in every form. I've seen where America has dealt with ganja in a particular way over the years, where the Constitution of America was written on hemp paper, and certain places in America were named just because hemp used to be planted there, like Hempville and Hempstead. I remember Thomas Jefferson and some of those early leaders of America beg everyone to plant at least 1 tree in their backyard, whether they were dealing with the industrial hemp or whatever. But it was important for sales, for rope. And I tell people that 50% of the insecticide that they use in America, it goes on cotton. And I'm sure when you get your clothes that is made of cotton, then residue of those insecticide must be in there. So sometimes you put on some new clothes and feel some bump come up on you and it's scratching you and them thing. That is what is happening. Hemp don't need that. Hemp is more durable. Hemp is better to deal with for whatever purposes that you can use any other thing for. Plus the best fiber is from hemp or from ganja. You use that fiber to make paper. Look how much paper is on this desk. Mm-hmm. You can imagine what amount of paper has been used in the world. When we cut down the trees to make fiber, then we know what happened to the earth. It's like soil erosion, all kind of things. Like we're talking about saving the environment, then we need to plant weed. We have seen that. We have seen what happened in Holland too. The Brethren just mentioned it. It has been decriminalized a long time ago. And what happened when you decriminalize ganja? It normalizes it. So when it is illegal, everybody wants to take a puff and everybody is curious about it. But once it is decriminalized, like the novelty is gone, and people just see it as norm. So it is a step in the right direction. I want to say that on camera. The government has taken a step in the right direction. And when it comes to the whole economic purposes, it can help us to take us out of our economic dilemma. I mean, one former Prime Minister of Jamaica has described ganja right now as the green gold. Mm. So I think I endorse that.
And do you feel that that will also translate into more attendees coming from the U.S. as well as other countries, specifically because you know all these things?
I think so too, because the truth is, a lot of people, when they come to Jamaica, they not just come to Jamaica because of the sea and the sun. They can get it in Cuba. They can get it in other Caribbean countries. But they come to Jamaica because Jamaica really plants some of the best weed. The hospitality is kind of unique. I mean, Rasta has originated here in a particular way, and therefore that kind of Rasta culture and the culture that we bring abroad through the music, people want to see where it was originated and how it develops. So when it comes to the 2016 Rebel Salute and people coming in, I think more people will want to come just to maybe come see what it is all about. Maybe the Herb Curb will gather enough people that is like an artist in itself.
Are there any other themes that you're going to incorporate into this year's Rebel Salute?
Well, the truth is, there are many others with food and or craft markets and so forth. We want to change that up, and the whole venue is changed. So there's a few other things, but the herb curb, it is taking the majority of our energy right now, and so we want to put all of our energies in that to make sure it's because it's one of the first time that something like that is going to happen. We want to make sure that those who see it and those who witness it will want to see it again, and we want to make sure we present it in a respectful and attractive way. We want to do that.
Now, for Tony Rebel, the artist,
Yes.
what are your current plans? What are your current projects that you're working on?
All right. So for me, I have an album that I finished, and it will be on the road very soon. Hopefully, it's VP who put it out. Chris has shown that interest. The only reason why I don't put it out as yet is that I want him to put out Queen Africa's one first because I am responsible for that. That is completed now. We just came back from Europe. We were down there when they bombed the place up and shook the place up. We had to cancel all of our French shows and one of our show in Rotterdam, but we already done 2 in Holland, and we have gone through the place for maybe 3 weeks. So we have just done that. It was called a connection tour, and it's all over Facebook. You can look at it. Just came back from Africa. We went to, me and Mutabaruka went to Ghana.
Okay.
I've gone to the Cape Coast and has relived some of those things that happened in the door of no return and so forth. Locked myself in there and taped some things, and so have all of these things that I want to do. Documentary. Maybe I have to call people like Abidan to help me get it together soon. And yeah, I'm writing my first book.
Oh, great. So when do you expect that to be
It should have
completed?
out already, but there's so many things that I want to talk about in this book that every second there's a new page and there's a new paragraph. So I am just writing. I'm just writing, and what is happening is that I'm writing it in a form like what I should leave the editors to do. So if I see a mistake, I want to go and correct it. Meanwhile, I should just be writing and allow the editors to do that. So that is what I'm doing. But yeah, that should be out. So these are some of the things I'm producing. My son is doing some serious production, the one that came in here a while ago. He's just making some wonderful rhythms, and we're doing that too. We recording and doing our stuff. We never stop writing, never stop voicing, and never stop performing.
In this year, in 2016, where Rebel Salute continues to thrive, and some other festivals may not be happening, how do you feel that, what separates Rebel Salute apart and keeps on growing and getting larger?
If I don't know what separates Rebel Salute from maybe other festivals, why other festivals maybe not keeping. For me though, what helped Rebel Salute to continue is the commitment. It's my love for music. I think that I am a custodian of something that is a divine mandate, and it has to go through. So with my livication towards the music and want to see the preservation of the culture, and I am the custodian of this wonderful event, I do everything in my power to make sure that it happens. And I don't want to take the credit alone, because I have a wonderful team and I have wonderful people who wish us well, and artists who understand the vision and participate all the time. So, it's a nice team effort that keeps it going, and I'm happy for that.
That's great. Well, we appreciate your time today, and
Yes.
I look forward to being here in Jamaica again next month for...
Oh, you will be here the 15th and
That's nice.
16th of January 2016. It is Rebel Salute.
And where can people find all information about Rebel Salute?
Well, if you want, there's a website. It is called rebelsalutejamaica.com. You can see Rebel Salute. We're on Twitter and we're on Facebook and we're on Instagram.
Sure.
Yeah, so for me, on Twitter, it's at Tony_Rebel. IG, it's _Tony Rebel. And FB is Tony-Rebel. You might see some other Tony Rebel pages there, like Tony Rebel, but I'm really working with the one, Tony-Rebel right now. So you can link me up and you can email us at Tony_Rebel@hotmail.com, and you'll find our email on the website if you go to rebelsalutejamaica.com.
If Jah is by my side, I won't hide. No, I won't hide. Boom, 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 this a junior. Boom, 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 this a junior. Boom, 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 this a junior. Boom, boom, boom. If Jah